Hey everyone, it's Geneva here, and today I'm sharing 7 of my favorite power tools for DIY and upcycling projects. Okay, so when I first started upcycling and DIYing, I'll admit I was pretty intimidated by power tools. For a long time, I just stuck to basic hand tools like a hammer, a screwdriver, and a handsaw. But eventually, I realized that investing in some power tools and learning how to use them could really help me take my pieces to a whole new level of transformation. Learning about how to use power tools and starting to use them on my projects has really been a game changer when it comes to repurposing and breathing new life into old pieces. So I thought I'd share with you a bunch of my favorite power tools. You guys actually always ask me this, so I thought it'd be a good idea to do a little YouTube and just show you all of the things that I use regularly. In case you're trying to decide what brand to go with, I love my Bosch tools. They're really easy to use, especially if you're a beginner, and what I love the most about them is that they have an 18-volt Power For All battery system, so you can use that battery amongst all their amazing tools. First up, a drill. It's a really great all-round tool for drilling holes and installing fasteners like screws and small bolts. It's also perfect for installing cabinet hardware and assembling furniture. I feel like I use my drill in almost every single DIY and upcycling project that I do. Next up, I love my Jigsaw. It's so easy to use for cutting shapes and curves in wood and other materials. You can also use it for some straight cuts and modifying furniture as well. I have made so many amazing projects using my Jigsaw. Next up is electric sanders. I actually recommend having 2 different sanders in your toolkit, and here's why. The first one is an orbital sander. It's great for preparing and smoothing materials like wood and metal. You can use an orbital sander to remove old paint and stain, and also smooth surfaces between coats of new finishes. Orbital sanders come in both round and rectangular shapes. The round type is best for flat or curved surfaces, whereas the rectangular one is best for flat surfaces, and it gives a bit of a smoother finish. I also like to have a detail sander in my toolkit. These have a pointed head and are kind of shaped like a mouse, so they're really great for getting into more tricky to reach spots. I've noticed on the market there's combination ones that are both orbital sanders and detail sanders. You kind of replace the head or like face of it. So they're actually a great idea if you just want to get one and you're just starting out. Okay, let's talk about a tool that I've only recently added to my toolkit, but I absolutely love, and that is the router. A router is basically a tool to create rounded, elegant edges on timber. I've got both a plunge router and a trim router, but I probably use my trim router the most. It has a heavy flat base, and you add bits which kind of project out and spin around to basically trim the edges to any shape you want. Now, let's talk about cutting with saws. These tools in particular used to scare me a lot, but since I've learned to use them, I've found they've made my projects so much better and have made things so much more efficient. The circular saw is a really versatile tool for making straight cuts in wood. You can make long cuts in MDF or plywood sheets and also cut lengths of timber to specific dimensions by making short crosscuts. Okay, so they were some of my favorite tools. With the right tools in your workshop, the possibilities for transforming furniture and making beautiful DIY pieces are endless. All of these tools have very detailed safety protocols, so make sure you think about that when you use them. If you want to learn more about DIYing and upcycling and mastering power tools and making things and getting creative, you need to check out my furniture upcycling course. It's part of Geneva's DIY School, which is a platform for creative learning.